Now let's work on the pre and post increment. So here we say system dot out dot println. Okay, here we print say post increment operator, and we just perform it over here. We concatenate with that. Let's use n1. I say n1 and then I give plus plus. Okay. Now I'll just copy down this over here, and here I will make it instead of post pre-increment. So this is post increment, this is pre-increment. I have just changed one thing. Here I am incrementing the value after n1. Here I am first incrementing and then printing the value of n1. Now what is the value of n1 initially? 20. Okay, let's execute. Shift F6. Post increment gives you the value what? 20. But we have incremented, right? But how is this happening? It is first printing and then it is incremented. How will you know that? Just look at the output for the second statement. Pre-increment gives you how much? 22. Because it has printed the value of n1, that is 20, then made it to 20 to 21. And then again, here we are making it pre-increment, which means we are saying first increment and then print. So it is making 21 value as 22 over here, incrementing first and then printing it. Okay, that's how your post and pre-increment would work. Now, similar to this, you will have here post and pre-decrement also. Let's just change this to decrement. So here we will use minus minus. Here again we will use minus minus. Shift F6 to execute it. See again. Post decrement is printing the value and then it is decrementing. So you will not get the value over here, which is a decremented value. You will get the original value only. Because after printing this, it is making it 21. And here it is first making it 20 and then it is printing the value. Because here we have told to do it pre-increment. That's how this operators will basically work. Let's work with the negation operator that I have told you. So let's use here the value again of n1. But here we'll have to make it. Let's remove the bracket, not required. Have to make it like this. Now what is the value of n1 over here? It is a positive value. Okay. In the next line, we will take n2. Okay, and this is negation operator. So let's just change it. Fine. Shift F6. See, negation operator makes this, which is a positive value. It will make it as minus 21, which is a negative value. It is making as 9. Because this is executing, as I have told you, minus 20, minus 1. Okay, since the original value is a positive value, making it negative and minus 1 will give you minus 21. Here, original value is negative. It is making it positive. Minus 1 will give you positive value 9. That's how the code is getting executed over here. Now, moving ahead, we have seen addition, subtraction, multiplication, division operator. Let's try out the modulo operator, which we have not seen. So let's work over here using, say, let's use n3 modulo n4 and use here the modulo operator. Okay, shift F6 to execute. Modulo operator gives you 1. What is the value of n3? It is 45 divided by 4. The value you're getting is the value of remainder. Again, if you try to work with the division operator, the value would be different. It is 11. That is the quotient. Now, what if I am writing here and I'm not giving any text? Okay, I'm just giving here, say 100 multiplied by 10 divided by 5 plus 3 into 4 divided by 2. It will follow the BODMAS rule, which means first division. So first it will do what? 100 will remain same. Okay, it will divide 10 by 5. You will get the value here 2. Then you will perform here plus 3 would be remaining as it is in the first case. 4 divided by 2, you will get the value. So you are multiplying 3 by 2. 4 divided by 2. Okay. On the next stage, what will happen? Division has done. Now it will perform the multiplication. So you will get the value here what? 200 first, 100 into 2. Right. Then plus 3 into 2 will be 6. Right. So in the next step, it will perform that. It will perform plus 3 minus 2 like this, multiplied by 2. So you'll have plus 3 and minus 2. On the next stage, you will have the addition. So it will be 203 minus 2, which will earn you the value of 201. So if you try to execute this, we made some mistake. It is 10 divided by 5. That is correct. Then you have plus 3. It has done the division first. Just give me a second and put this in bracket just for clarity. Let's see. Okay, fine. So it is performing division first. Plus 3 will be there. Then it is 2. Then we'll have 200 plus 3 multiplied by. Yeah, so it will be plus. So it will be coming to 206. We made a mistake over here. It will be 6, that is equal to 206. Okay, so the output is correct. It is following the same BODMAS rule over here. First, it will perform the division, then a multiplication, addition, and then a subtraction. So similarly, if you have to give the parenthesis, suppose I want to perform multiplication first. I can say multiply 100 by into 10 first, and then I'm not giving any parameters. So I'm just giving a parameter over here. So in this case, it will perform the multiplication first, and then it will perform the rest other things. So in this way also, you can change the values which you want to assign it. Now you have more operators over here. Like for example, let's say I want to perform here, say plus is equal to, or you have minus is equal to, or you have multiply is equal to, or divide is equal to. It is similar to if we have a variable, say n1, we are saying n1 is equal to n1 plus 5. Or I can also say it as n1 plus is equal to 5. Okay, similarly, I can say n1 minus is equal to 5. Or I can say n1 multiply is equal to 5. n1 divide is equal to 5. So I can use any of these. Instead of using this text, I can just short it down by using the assignment arithmetic operator. So I'm combining the arithmetic with assignment. Okay, so we call these as arithmetic assignment operators basically. So for example, we can say here, say use of plus is equal to operator, just giving a colon and trying to print here the value of, let's use n5 we have. Okay, so we use n5 plus is equal to 10. Similarly, let's try out here minus is equal to, let's try out here multiply is equal to, and divide is equal to. So we'll try with all the operators. Okay, so plus is equal to 10. What is the value of n5 over here? Initially it is 10, plus is equal to 10, so 20, minus is equal to 10 will be again 10, multiplying it by 10 and dividing it. So this is similar to what I have told you over here, executing in the similar manner. Now let's go for another program. Okay, now let's create, I'll just keep this project open. I'm creating another project over here, again a Java application. Okay, let's create here. This was our day 1 Java, say day 1 Java class 2. Okay, now over here, I want to create a menu application. Okay, so over here, I'm just right clicking, saying adding a new, say J internal frame. Okay, say first. Okay, now over here, I have added a form. You can see here we have various swing controls. Okay, I'll just show you a simple example. I'm adding a control over here, saying enter number 1. Okay, I'm just giving a text to the user. Then I am adding here a text field which can enter, accept the value from the user. I want to remove this JText field 1. So I'm just removing the text property here. I'm just copying this both and pasting it down so that I don't have to again drag and drop it. I can just change here, enter num2. Now I want a button. On click of this button, I want to display the addition of 2 numbers. So I'm saying add. On click of this, I want whatever the value user have entered here of numerical type, you have to add those. So I'm just double clicking here, going to the code part. Okay, and here I am creating again. Similarly, I'll require three variables, one for sum also. So now the value of accepting would be different because we have a JText field. Okay, always remember whenever you're creating such kind of controls, all control will have a specific name to it. Okay, you can just go to the code part over here and check what is the variable name. For this control, it is JText field 1. For this control, it is JText field 2. The button, it is J button 1. They are given by default. You can change those also if you need it, but right now I'm keeping it same. Okay, so over here, I want to just take the value which is there in JText field 1. I am saying get text. Now get text will give you the value in text format, right? But you want the value to be in integer format. So what are we trying to do over here? We will try to convert the value over here into the text value. Okay, so for that we have integer dot parse int, and in that I am passing JText field 1 dot text. Now this will give you a text value. You're converting this text value into integer dot parse int, making it to integer type and storing in the variable of type integer. Similarly, we will do it for num2. Take the value from JText field 2. Now you will do what? Sum is equal to num1 plus num2. And you want to display. But now display, I don't have to simply print. I want to give there a message box. So I can use here the J option pane which is there. Okay, I can say J option pane dot show message dialog. Now this means the current form, and I want to display the message. Say the addition is, I want to print here the value of sum. There is no require of converting. It can automatically print. So I am accepting the values using the text field dot get text method, storing it in the variables, performing addition, displaying it on a message box, saying J option pane dot show message box. So now if I have to execute this, I'm just using shift and no, we are executing the first.java, right? This one. Okay, so we will execute it over here. See run project. Okay, execute it proper. Second one. Okay, we have to set the main project over here, and then let's try to run the. Let's try and create a MDI application. Okay, fine. Yeah, MDI. Okay, and let's give here, change the code over here. Now, basically, this is not opening because it is not having a main method, okay? Because we have just created a simple form. But always, whenever your form gets open, what do you have? You have the first menu form. From that, you have the links to all the other forms, okay? So what we'll have to do is we have created this MDI application, MDI form. You can just get it over here, MDI application sample form. And from here, now I'm just changing this name. I'm just giving it, say, open first class file. Okay, and when I click on this, I want to open up the first.java file. So over here, we create the object of this. That is, say, first f is equal to new first, as normally we create the object. Okay, and then we will have to set the values, or we'll have to call the particular method over here. So we can just create and say f dot, we'll make it set visible to true, and then we will make desktop pane dot add. We will add this f over here, and then we'll say f dot show. So now you will have the form which can be displayed. So first we have created the object. This desktop pane is basically used for displaying or adding it on your desktop application. Okay, and then the form would be visible. So now we'll have to run the file, that is MDI application file. So we can run this. This will get open. In this, if you say open first class file, this class file gets open. You try to perform here some addition and you get the value. Addition is 57. So now this is opening inside your MDI. Okay, if you just look at it, I minimize this or whatever, this form is not coming out of the MDI form because this form cannot run on its own. It is an internal frame that we have added. So it has to be inside this MDI form which it can open. Okay.